Mac Builds Bricks.
Hello there, this is Mac and welcome back to my channel. The very first Lego set I purchased was the Lego Titanic in June of last year. That being said, this is the very first May the 4th Lego Star Wars release I get to experience. And I was very excited to see some of the sets that were going to be coming out, and then disappointed when I realized I would be on vacation for the first week of May. So I was in Walmart the other day walking around and I happened to see a palette of Lego Star Wars May the 4th releases, including this Jango Fett's helmet. So I believe I will go ahead and build this out, and I hope you will enjoy it. Normally I would use the Builder app. However, because the set's not officially released yet, the instructions are not in the Builder app. So I'm going to have to take a step backwards and use paper instructions. Just kidding. It's just fun to use paper instructions. But the Builder app is very handy if you've never used that before. Step 1. So that's the end of bag 1. So some things I like. I mean, I really love the colors. I mean, I really like this light blue. I really like this normal blue. And then we've got a different azure blue up here. The green is also pretty cool. And, so is the orange, I suppose, although orange is not my favorite. So what I did find, which was a struggle, was getting this part on top of this already constructed piece. And these panels here on the left and right, they were a little flimsy. And so, you know, this is actually not very supportive during the build process. So I just could not get a tight connection on the back here. So what I ended up doing was pulling these two things out here and sticking them on this plate here, and then sealing it, and then they went in just like that. So beware if you encounter that problem. It's just easier just to pull these out and connect it to the plate, and then connect the whole thing from there. So not too bad. Definitely not the worst helmet build I've encountered, and I feel like it's going pretty good so far. So let's go ahead and proceed to vacuum. I like these little trays. So it's time to apply the first stickers for the set. I am a Windex guy, so I guess I'll go ahead and do that right now. Some may find it unconventional. However, I find it to be a lot better for sticker placement because it kind of allows you to reposition the sticker a little better. So I tend to have pretty good quality sticker placement most of the time. Now let's resume. More. And let's resume once again. But yet there's another sticker. I was not expecting so many stickers back to back, otherwise I would have kept the same paper towel and such, but I'm a little unused to having all these stickers so close together in a helmet set. Of course, I haven't put together very many helmets, so I have a feeling I have more of these to come. Because I'm going to check to see if I have some more coming up. And I do. Wow. Wow. So many stickers. So let's just do them all at the same time, eh? One of those. And another one. And another one. I call this sticker mania. Two stickers remain. Let's continue. Oh, looks like I miscounted, and we actually did need 2 additional ones, so. That is going to finish us off for stickers. I can't believe it. I find it so incredible that all the stickers will be put on in step 2. And you don't have to worry about anymore for the rest of the build. Kind of incredible in a way. Just to get them all out of the way. And that truly is a wrap for the stickers. So let's resume. And that's step 2. I was a little amazed at all of the stickers that we used in step 2. In fact, we used them all. Was not really expecting that. But I am grateful that we did, because now I don't have to worry about stickers again anymore for the rest of the set. This is just your standard helmet fill. I mean, it's symmetrical on both sides, as it should be. Mostly symmetrical on the front and back, although there is going to be a little bit of difference. But I mean, you can really start to see some of the detail come into play, especially with, this part that gets seen from the outside. I would say the stickers are pretty good. Pretty close to perfect. They would be more perfect if I had my glasses, which I don't have with me right now. So, oh well. But I'm pretty happy with the result. So I guess we will go ahead and continue on into bag 3. I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but I predict this is the stand. Well, that was very quick. It was also very easy. It's one of the easiest bases and helmet attachments I think I've done in quite a while. I did think it was a little interesting that the brackets, the studs face towards the supporting Technic as opposed to the other side. I could have swore I've seen it go the other way. But, other than that, I mean, I didn't see anything that was, really remarkable. I do think it was, pretty remarkably easy. Plus, I do like that the blue bracket here, if that's what the piece is called, matches the corresponding piece. So it, made it quite easy. Also, the directions made sure on step 123 that you put in the black piece with the connecting Technic pin away from where we'll eventually stick the plaque. I like that little touch. They drew a circle around it like this here. So I did like that part. Made so easy to not make any mistakes. Okay, on to bag 4. So something that I found kind of interesting is that here on step 142, I'm connecting a 2 wedge to 3 wedge to 4 wedge. I don't think I've ever done that before. I thought that was just a little interesting. Anyways, I'm just going to continue now. installing the good old-fashioned rangefinder. Here it is. Rangefinder complete. We've seen him use this a couple times. Okay, so that step was pretty easy. There was one thing that there's two things that kind of threw me for a little bit of a curveball. Back here on step 174, pay special attention to the color, because there's two similarly colored pieces, although they do look a little different now that I look at it. But I accidentally put this one on instead of this one, and so that kind of threw me for a little loop. Also, another thing that kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop is you put the circular flat piece to kind of help close up the rangefinder. It almost looks like there shouldn't be such a hollow space there, but there really is supposed to be a hollow space there. So just put the round piece on there and then just move on, you'll be fine. So that is it. I'm gonna stick my extra pieces over here. Get you on with the last bag 5. Finally, that actually did take a little bit of effort to get the back of the helmet in. It's okay for it to be at an angle, as you can see here. You know, it's at an angle. It's because of this tan plate underneath. So I was trying to get it a little too flat, and I was a little confused. But yeah, the angle's fine. So looks pretty good so far. Meaning back. It's done and the sides are done. So all that's really left is the front. So I'll go ahead and continue. So I do find this to be kind of an interesting technique. So we have a slope piece here, and then we have another one here. And I just thought it's interesting how one kind of intersects on top of the other to make this like, it's just very elegant. This is a very elegant shape to me. So just wanted to share that. Again, guys, in the build, make sure you are using the appropriate colored blue, because there are 2 shades and sometimes it's easy to get it mixed up. So the left-hand side is in. It's always been a little bit tricky for me to get these parts of the helmets in, but it did go in. Just be very careful when you are trying to put this part of the helmet in, that you're aware that this is still a little fragile. I mean, it's not especially fragile, but you know, you'll feel that it's going to be a little easy to move it around. So just be a little wary of that. And so I'll go ahead and continue with the other side. Well, that side went in with no fuss, no muss. So nearly completed here. So let's go ahead and finish it up. And that's a wrap. Here's a closer look for y'all. Rangefinder works perfectly. I think this was an amazing build. Like, it just flowed so excellently. And there was really no difficult parts to it. I mean, it was just quick and easy. I mean, it didn't take me very long to finish it, that's for sure. And I mean, it just looks great. So I do highly recommend this to anyone that is thinking of getting a helmet, Jango Fett's helmet, and to be specific. Um, I love the color scheme. The stickers were not too terrible. I do recommend that when they start to appear in step 2 to just go ahead and put the stickers all on at the same time. I mean, why wait? Why wait? They're all there in step 2. They're all going to be on flat pieces for the most part. You got a couple small flats, 1x2 flats, and you've got a couple 1x4 flats, and then there's 2 sloped pieces in step 2. One is a small one. The small ones don't get stickers, but the large ones all will get stickers. So just I would just take care of it as soon as you start encountering your first one. Just start gathering up all the little pieces and just put the stickers on, and then that way you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the build. So hope you enjoyed. I know that I did, and I will see you all later.